Good news is on the way. Good news every day. Something beautiful is happening. I can feel it today. Good news is on the way. Good news every day. Today is going to be a great day. I can feel it in my way. Everything I Good morning, my beautiful YouTube family, my beautiful school community. It's Monday, so that means new week, new opportunities. We're having amazing events coming up. You can find everything down below in the description box. And if you're not already in my amazing school community, you can find the link as well below. And we are getting into the card for the week. So let's see what message we have for this upcoming week for you. Oh, that popped up. Just give me one sec. And we have the card. Ooh. Deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. Retreat, rest, and be held. So we have been having a difficult couple of weeks with the retrograde, which has finally ended last Friday, which we entered Ostara. Ostara is all about everything coming to bloom, spring equinox. So we are getting like the birds chirping, you're seeing the flowers unfurl, and it's such a beautiful set. But it is allowed that you can take your rest, reflect, and truly just take your time. Now, what I want to say with this card, I'm going to do, because we have the retreat, rest, and be held. So I do want to have another card, just for a little bit of an extra. Let's see. Where is my cute little tiny deck? Here it is. So just for a little bit of an extra, we're going to use the Whispering Woods. Let's see any message we have for my beautiful, amazing souls, my loves, who are watching me here live or catching this on the replay. I really feel this one. Path, wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. So this can be like, maybe you have a decision you need to make, or maybe you have an idea and you have written it out. However, it's not already existed, or it's not how you think it should be. So it's like you're thinking you need to reinvent the wheel. So I would say take inspiration of already what exists. However, because the level the path that is less traveled, honestly, is just about carving your own path. So yes, we don't need to reinvent the wheel. However, do stay unique and do stay in alignment with your own frequency and your own path, because we can walk the same paths alongside each other, but still we have our own path and our own uniqueness. And the seeds that are planted in your head and in your beautiful mind, only you can see them, because God, source, the universe, however you want to call it, they put it in your brain to execute that in your way. Yes? So that's the message for this upcoming week. And I want to dive a little bit deeper. Of these messages, I would say, if you want to enhance and get a little bit of clarity, to ask your source, your universe, your God, however you want to call them again, to ask for a vivid dream. So to do that is really simple. You grab yourself a teaspoon, and even a half teaspoon works if you never ever drank mugwort. So if you take a little bit of mugwort, make yourself a nice cup of tea before going to bed, and say something along the lines of, dear universe, dear Hecate. Maybe you want to call upon your deities which you work with, or your angels like Archangel Michael, and tell them, like, I would really want to have clarification XYZ, and kindly show this to me in a dream so I know what my next step is. So that's a really beautiful way to see vivid dreams, allow them to help you see more clearly. So that's the extra message. I love you all. Again, if you're not already in my amazing school community, make sure in the description box below to check that out. There's a link. It's free to join. You will get every week these messages, also here on YouTube, of course. And if you love my energy, if you love a woo, if you love herbal medicine, then make sure to follow me everywhere. Love you all. Have a beautiful and blessed week.